Walton County's Planning Commission is facing an environmental issue that could impact wildlife. D&H Sand has a sand pit in the Red Bay area.
The owner wants to build a dump on that property and is asking the county to rezone it from large-scale agricultural to heavy industrial. News 13's Riley Lehman joins us live in the studios. Riley, how's the Planning Commission members handling the request?
Planning Commission members tabled the topic this afternoon until their February 13th meeting. Turns out D&H Sand has 2 code compliance violations after allowing land clearing material and land waste to be dumped on the site. County officials want those violations resolved before they even consider the rezoning request. But residents at today's meeting weren't happy about the proposal. The rural Red Bay community has remained relatively untouched by development, but a rezoning request could change the area. D&H wants to turn its sand pit into a dump and is asking the county to rezone the land to heavy industrial. Residents say that they were not properly notified about the rezoning.
The certified letter that's supposed to go out to residents was only sent to people within 1,000 feet of the property line of the sand pit. And that only came to 3 people. D&H Sand has hired Emerald Coast Associates Engineering for the project. The firm's president, Dean Burgess, is also a member of the Planning Commission. Acting County Attorney Clay Adkinson pointed out that's a conflict of interest.
You don't get to sit up here and go down there, so you pick your spot. And you've heard me say that. We went over that before you ever took the board, and I know he knows that.
Even though Burgess will recuse himself, residents fear he could still influence the decision.
We're just concerned that it will help sway votes from the commissioners.
The sand pit is surrounded by more than 55,000 acres of nature preserve in the Nokoos Conservation Area. Residents believe chemicals from the proposed dump could get into the groundwater.
There's concerns that it will not be processed as it should, which could cause leaching into our aquifer and our water system, which we all have access through our well water. So that would be a direct impact on all of the residents within the area who have well water.
They're also worried about the zoning change that could attract more big industries into their small community.
They're not looking forward to this type of change with more heavy machinery hauling in, whether it be biological debris or construction clearing debris. That's a lot of heavy equipment hauling that in and out down Rock Hill Road, which is one of the main highways that we all travel on.
Quality of life is not the only concern. Residents point out there are endangered species like the gopher tortoise, eastern fox squirrel, and the black bear living on that land. They're circulating a petition against the rezoning.
Riley, what did D&H representatives have to say?
Nothing. They were not at today's meeting. The Planning Commission will vote on the request at the February 13th meeting if the violation codes are settled. Their recommendation will then go to the Walton County Commissioners, who will make the final decision.
All right, we'll continue to follow this. Riley, thanks. Riley Lehman reporting live in our studios.